Tadeusz Żenczykowski. Tadeusz Żenczykowski, pseudonym Kania, Kowalik and Zawadzki, 2 January 1907 – 30 March 1997, was a Polish lawyer, political activist and soldier in the Armia Krajowa Home Army during World War II, taking part in the Warsaw Uprising of 1944. Immediately after the war, he was a member of the anti-communist conspiracy in Poland. In 1945, he emigrated and became a journalist and deputy chief of the Polish section of Radio Free Europe, historian and publicist. Early life. In 1922, Tadeusz Żenczykowski became a member of the Riflemen's Association. He was one of leaders of Związek Polskiej Młodzieży Demokratycznej, Association of Polish Democratic Youth. From 1938, he was a member of the Polish Parliament Sejm as a member of the parliamentary group Camp of National Unity OZN. Military career. In September 1939, Żenczykowski took part in the defense of Warsaw. After escaping from German captivity, he became an organizer and president of the conspiracy organization Związek Odbudowy Rzeczypospolitej ZOR Union for the reconstruction of the Commonwealth. Beginning 1940, he worked for the Bureau of Information and Propaganda of the headquarters of Armia Krajowa Home Army. He was chief of the Action in Anti-German Subversive Propaganda, while from 1943 he headed the Action Anti-Soviet Propaganda, as well as of Raj preparation of insurgent propaganda. He took part in the Warsaw Uprising as chief of propaganda of Armia Krajowa. After the failure of the uprising, he was captured by the Germans. After 1945, after his liberation, Żenczykowski became editor of a conspiracy anti-communist periodical Głos Wolności, Voice of Freedom in Poland under communist rule. In November 1945, he left Poland and remained active in politics and publicity. During 1954–1975, he was editor, then deputy chief of the Polish section of Radio Free Europe. He was a member of the Council of Trustees of the Polska Fundacja Kulturalna, the Polish Cultural Fund in London. For many years, he was contributor to the Dziennik Polski I Dziennik Żołnierzy, a Polish daily and soldiers' daily newspaper in London. Żenczykowski was the author of many historical works, including 2 volumes of his historical study on the initial period of communist-ruled Poland in 1944–1945, entitled Polska Lubelska 1944, The Lublin Poland of 1944, and Dramatyczny Rok 1945, The Dramatic Year 1945. He was decorated with the Order of the White Eagle in 1996, as well as the Order Virtuti Militari. He was a controversial figure because of his activities. Stanislaw Makiewicz in his journalism called him Ozone Goebbels. Books. General Grot Ukresu Walki, General Grot at the end of his fight, Widenikpo Polonia, London 1983. Polska Lubelska 1944, The Lublin Poland of 1944, editions Spotkania, Warsaw 1990. Samotny Boj Warsaw. Pisma Historyczne, The Lonely Fight of Warsaw. Historical Writings, Widenikpo Ltw, 2005 R. ISBN 83-88736-69-8. Dramatyczny Rok 1945, The Dramatic Year 1945, Widenikpo Ltw, 2005 R. ISBN 83-88736-74-4. Edward Raczynski, Tadeusz Żenczykowski od Genui do Jalty. Rozmowy radiowe from Geneva to Yalta, Radio Talks, Towarzystwo Nauka Katolickiego Uniwersytetu Lubelskiego, 1991 R. ISBN 83-85291-19-9.